SMEs are proving to be the backbone of every economy. And we know that the SMEs contribute at least 70% to the country's GDP. And we have about 92% being private-led businesses. So today, we are having a conversation with the CEO of the Ghana Enterprises Agency, the mother body of all SMEs in the country. We are having a conversation about funding to SMEs. How can we improve the status of SMEs in the country? And how can we scale up the SME industry? We have Margaret Ansay, the CEO of Ghana Enterprises Agency. Welcome to GhanaWeb TV.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
So first off, we want to know, how does GEA define and classify SME in Ghana?
Okay, according to the ads, GEA ads at 1043, if you are a micro business, you should have at least 5 employers. Then if you are small, you should have 6 to 30. Then if you are medium, you should have 31 to 100. And it comes with your assets, is in the act. But at least your number of employers should be this. So if you have 1 to 5, we know that you're a micro business. If you have 6 to 30, we know that you are a small business. If you are 31 to 100, we know that you are a medium enterprise.
Right, so let's look at the various sectors of the economy. Which areas GEA is focusing, or I would say is your prime focus?
GEA, our focus is the government's focus. And aside that, we have our partners who support us and they bring their discipline. When I say discipline, the areas they are interested in with their funding. And basically, they are interested in women-led businesses, persons with disability, and then youthful businesses. We are one of our major partners is with the MasterCard Foundation. We are doing a project with them, and so far they've given us over $30 million, and it's basically into developing women, youth, and persons with disability. We have partnered with the informal sector, especially there's a component under the base box, under MasterCard Foundation project, a component called A to E, that is apprenticeship to entrepreneurship. We have partnered with the informal sector to make sure that persons who are not in the formal sector can be trained to these processes. That is a partnership we have with MasterCard. Then we absorb them into the industries. President Mahama has a vision of building giant industries, into textiles and other things. And we can use this process, train them, formalize them. We formalize them through assisting them through registration. Most of our people, they have businesses, but they don't know how to register. GEA does that. Most of people have businesses, they can't put them on the shelves or on the stands or put them in the bigger market. GEA assists with FDA certification. GEA does a lot of things, and we even train you through packaging. Aside all this, there is a more that GEA has that we assist our businesses to sell. That is access to markets. And it is not necessarily about financing. You can have the money yet you don't know what to do with it. That is why we are introducing the Use Pack. The Use Pack is a technology that defines problem real time and gives solutions to it. So these are some of the things that we are doing to grow businesses in Ghana.
So on the issue of access to finance, you did mention of MasterCard, World Bank. Locally, are there any banks GEA collaborate or partners with?
There are banks that are currently ABSA is partnering us with about 1 million, and the other banks, the other partners that are coming, they are local banks. The government itself, that's what the government assisted us with 100 million some time back when there was COVID. I mean, when I say government, it doesn't matter the parties, governments, yeah. So governments also do partner us, and you see, there are companies that are looking for, you have a talent, you want to turn your hobby into business, but you need to have financial literacy, public relations, customer relations, and all that. GEA takes you through all that. So these are things that we do to grow SMEs in Ghana.
So on market penetration, today as part of the forum, the Trade Minister talked about positioning Ghana to be competitive on the global market. How is GEA also positioning SMEs to be competitive locally and externally?
We give them technical support, which is very important. We assist them to register, we assist them to get FDA certification, and after that, where do you go? We are preparing or propelling them into the world. You understand? We give them training. You see, as I said, Exim gives money for exports, but when you get the money and you don't know, you don't have the wherewithal or the requisite knowledge to put your product out there, the money goes to waste. You cannot export. So GEA takes SMEs through all these processes before we give them to GIPA to assist them to export their products. So GEA is not just giving grants, but we have majored in giving technical support to SMEs to get to where they are. And an example is what I showed you guys in the forum.
Right. So let's talk about exports. We know there is the Africa Continental Free Trade Area. What's the collaboration like between the AFTA and GEA?
We work in Exim. You know, we are government institutions, we collaborate. That, as I said, when you give you the training, we move you to the next level. Then they take it from there. S is to give you the training, the financial literacy, bookkeeping, Kaizen training, digital Kaizen and all that. Then we propel you to the next level so you can export.
So on policy, decision and advocacy, what's GEA's influence in national policies regarding the SME?
We have just one mandate to promote and help establish SMEs in Ghana. That's our mandate.
So what of tax lobbying, tax incentive lobbying and all that?
Those are if it's about taxes, it should be from the Ministry of Finance or the legislative instrument should be, but we don't do those things. Our mandate is to promote SMEs in Ghana. And that's what we do. So
my final question, every SME says access to capital, funding is a major challenge.
Today from President Mohammed's presentation, it could clearly tell you that it is not about capital alone. Sometimes finance is not the cause, it might be the effect. How GEA teaches companies or organizations how to minimize waste. That is Kaizen. You minimize waste, then you maximize productivity. If you are able to do that, you realize it is not necessarily capital. And sometimes you have a certain hobby you want to turn into business. GEA assists with grants, to help you, but not just giving you the money. We train you, and GEA, when we start with you, we die with you. We will follow you till you grow to the end. So that's what we do. Mentoring, coaching, monitoring, we do all that for our businesses.
I said final, but let me add last one. First quarter is done. What's the future like for SMEs GEA 2025 and beyond?
The future of SME GEA is the mandate of GEA, promote and develop SMEs in Ghana. The vision is President Mohammed's apprenticeship, women development, growing businesses, growing homegrown businesses, supporting Ghanaian-led businesses. That's the vision. The present vision is our vision.
You heard the CEO of the Ghana Enterprises Agency, the mother body of all SMEs in the country, Margaret Ansien, spelling out the mandate of GEA to GhanaWeb TV. She said GEA's mandate is to promote, train, and help scale up the SME sector. For BizTech on GhanaWeb TV, my name is Cecil Prempe.